I'm evil. Stevie wanted to hate, but my vision so vivid.
Yeah.
Yo. What's the deal? It's Offseason, and we back talking sports. Yo. What's the deal? It's your boy Offseason, and we back talking sports. This is a quick video. I wanted to talk about a few moves that in the offseason I think a couple teams could do or should do. Number one, the Boston Celtics and Kevin Durant. I'm on the fence about this one because on one end, I think Jaylen Brown proved last year that he's ready. He's ready for the moment. He outplayed Jason Tatum and was the best player on Boston. He put up 34 points in the game 6 and where they had to have it. And Jason Tatum put up 13 points. And don't get me wrong, I love Jason Tatum. He's still a top 10 player, and I think he's still the best player on the team. But he did not show up. And if he really got that Mamba mentality, he'll come back next year even harder and be in the MVP race. That's a dark horse MVP, Jason Tatum. But Jaylen Brown showed me a lot, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's sad that his name has been in trade talks again, and whenever a big name guy comes up. But Kevin Durant to Boston Celtics, that has to happen now, because I have a video on here talking about it. I think Jaylen Brown is going to leave at the end of his contract. If it doesn't happen, I think he's going to stay there, and I think at the end of his contract, he's going to see what's going on in the open market. Another move that I was thinking about that, you know what I'm saying, maybe, you know what I'm saying, it's been talked about, but not as much as it should. Donovan Mitchell to Miami. That would be perfect. That would give Jimmy Butler a second scorer to take some load off of him when he ain't got a, you know what I'm saying, the regular season he's like a 20 point, 22 point per game scorer. But in the playoffs, Jimmy Butler turns into Jimmy Buckets. He start averaging between 25 and 28, you know what I'm saying? And Donovan Mitchell shows up in the playoffs, he's just not going to win the championship as a number one option. And Jimmy Butler has got them to a finals, and he was within a three-pointer of getting them back to a finals. Jimmy Butler just needs a second star, you know what I'm saying, a second guy to get his own shot, you know what I'm saying, a bucket getter. They got the defense, they got the coach, you know what I'm saying, they got the chemistry and the culture there. I think Donovan Mitchell to Miami easily makes them the favorites for me. If Donovan Mitchell can get to Miami, you know what I'm saying, Donovan Mitchell, Miami, I don't know who they're going to give up for Donovan Mitchell, but as long as you got Jimmy Butler and Donovan Mitchell, you know what I'm saying, hey, it is what it is. If they can keep Bam, if they got to give up Bam, I mean, that's tough, but, I mean, give up Bam and maybe another piece, you know what I'm saying, for Donovan Mitchell, a draft pick or something. But if you could keep Bam, that's a hell of a squad. Excuse me. Another move that I think should probably definitely happen, but it's not going to happen at all, and that's Kyrie to the Lakers. I think Kyrie to the Lakers would be so great for the NBA. I love Kyrie as a basketball player. Not a big Bron fan, but I respect the hell out of Bron's game. He's one of the greatest of this era, you know what I'm saying. My favorite of this era is for sure Curry, but LeBron is definitely the greatest of this era. I think Kyrie and Bron, they just work. Bron is really the only guy that knows how to get into Kyrie's psyche and get him to come along with him and focus. They won the championship together, one of the, you know what I'm saying, one of the most hype championships, you know what I'm saying, and unbelievable championships of all time, with Kyrie hitting the shot and LeBron with the chase down block. So I think Kyrie to the Lakers really should, you know what I'm saying, happen. Now, would it make them automatically title favorites? No. They still have to focus on their defense. They got to get some defenders. They got Thomas Bryant and the other guy from the Spurs. I can't think of his name right now. And you got Scottie Pippen Jr. over there, who is a pretty good defender. But they need some defense. That's what they need. They need some defense and some shooting. If they can get Kyrie, you got scoring right there. That's 25-30 a game, easy. You feel what I'm saying? Get rid of Westbrook, and you know what I'm saying, maybe a couple of draft picks or whatever like that. Kyrie, come on now. Kyrie, Bron, and AD, if he can stay healthy, that could definitely be a championship team if they could get some defenders with them. But I don't really think that's going to happen. And that's simply because nobody wants to take on $47 million from Westbrook, seeing as he really didn't have as terrible of a season as people were saying he had. He damn near almost still averaged a triple-double. And his numbers was really the numbers that he always put up. If you go look at his percentages and his numbers, like his points per game and rebounds and all of that might have dipped. But as far as his percentages and everything now, his three-point percentages was just awful this year. I don't know what happened with Westbrook as far as like free throw percentage. He was an 80% free throw shooter at some point in time. And I think like he just, like they said, he just don't fit with LeBron and AD, which I already said they wasn't going to fit because both of them are ball dominant. And Russell has never really, like Westbrook has never really been off of the ball type of player, and he's not a great shooter. So LeBron, he, you know what I'm saying, gets the furthest and performs the best when he has shooters around him. Russell Westbrook is not that. So those are some of the moves I think should go on this NBA offseason. This has been Who is Hendo Sports. I'm out.